These forks cost £172 on Aliexpress. They look incredible, but how good are they actually going to be? Let's find out. So these are the Bolany air forks, and what first made me get worried when I opened the box was that it says here, not for downhill or free ride. So literally what I want to do on them, it says don't use them. But they look well cool. There's some beefy bolts on there. They are, you know, still triple clamp forks, so there should be more strength in there than a normal fork. They're quite flexible. Look, oh my God, I didn't even look at that. Well, we fitted them to my Canyon Torque freeride bike, and it does look like the sickest thing ever. I absolutely love upside down forks. It's that motocross style there with it. But are they just going to break, and am I going to suffer hugely from their failings? Let's find out. First feature we're going to ride here at Twisted Oaks Bike Park is this section of woods. We haven't been in here for a little while. I'm going to start at the smaller one first for obvious reasons. Let's get into it. Here we go then. First try of the Bolanys. Oh, actually good. Kind of scary to ride though. Whoa. Nice, survived the first run. Well, first impressions after 2 laps then that we montaged together is they're pretty good, but they make some scary sounds like that, and I think it's just these that are so lightly fitted. But any cheap item for mountain biking, when it makes noises, makes you feel some sort of fear. So as long as I keep landing smooth, I think they're going to be all right. We're going to go back up and FPV the next track next to it, where you can get a bit more steezy like that. Dropping. Couple more laps later and it's still working pretty good. There's this scary sort of flex in there, can you see that? I think it's like it's like fully moving in there. But the other side seems to be the one supporting it, and that's the side with the air in it, because you only had to pump up one side. Like when it arrived, they're completely flat. I didn't say about fitting them actually, did I, at the start? But it doesn't matter, I can just put it on there. We're now just going to quickly pop over there and see what it's like for a few spins and flips. I've come over to the mulch jump here. This is going to be a perfect place to do a backflip, and if the forks break, I won't die as badly as if it wasn't mulch. Here we go. First trick on these forks. Yes. Easy. Let's get a 3 now. And it's that like sideways landing that's sketch. That worked fine. Well good. I'm actually pumped on these things. We've come over to the biggest trail in the bike park. There's some huge jumps at the bottom there. If I case, life endings could happen. But we're not going to, are we? We're going to make it to the bottom, get sideways, and if I have enough speed and stoke, huge flip on the last. Here we go, big line, cheap forks, send it ya. Yes! Oh, the cheapies are sick! Oh, what a line on these cheapies. That's actually insane. That's 172 quid. I wouldn't personally ride them like that all the time. Like, this is literally just to be ridiculous for this video. I'm like riding with fear. Like, I almost feel like I'm leant back waiting for the inevitable. But you know, if you're a young guy or a little kid, or you just want to build up a bike to sell online, I mean, they're going to make it look well good, aren't they? Backflip no-handers on that jump with these. Craziness. Before we move on, thought it'd be a cool idea to see what tricks we can do on the drop, and then a couple of little steezers on that hip as well. I mean, why not? We got the Bolany's on, haven't we? Bolany! Bolany! Let's go for a Bolany tuck drop. Oh, that's scary. Yes! Big tabes. Big tabe. I just thought of a proper double B, a Bolany banger. No foot can, this drop. It's just making up words. Oh. That wasn't the biggest Bolany banger, but I'm taking it. That drop's not that big, so a little no foot can there's pretty cool. And I've invented a new word now because of these forks. The Bolany's. So Bolany. It's Bolany, brah. Let's find something else to shred on. We've now come across into the wood section here to get Bolany, steezy, sideways, all sorts of maneuvers like that. That sort of whips all the way down. It's so fun in here. I'm just loving it. So sick. Let's drop in. Wow, that was so Bolany. Love that. So much steez down there. We sort of mixed up the trails to make our own version there. That was well fun. But it's getting more scary at every lap. Look at this. Can you see how much movement there is there? Like, imagine that's when you turn up the take. Like, oh my God. Look how much it moves from like looking down it here. That's so scary. But like I said, they're still actually pretty good for 172 quid. I'm pretty blown away. I guess the fact that they have the extra fork up the top here, because they're triple clamps, double clamp, whatever you call them, they're just stronger, aren't they? But it's without that brace that just makes them a bit sketchy at the bottom. With that sketchiness in mind, let's go and find one finale thing to session in the bike park. Come on. It'd be rude not to hit the slope line while we're here to see if it will survive on this drop. I'm sure it'll be fine. Here we go. Dropping. Oh, it's so smooth. Wow, it's unreal. Pocket. Oh, firing. They're actually annoying. They're that good. Oh, wow. Yeah, what forks you got, mate? Yeah, I got them new Bolany's, you know. 170 quid, mate. Well good. That felt too good. I'm up again. I want a 3, the jump Louis on. Oh, bit of a case. That was scary then, though. So I'll boost that, make up for it. Oh, it's such a dangerous and horrible game I'm playing, but so fun. Oh, don't turn the camera away. Oh my God, it's so loose. Oh my God, that was weird. My bars are out of line. When I hit it, they went back straight. Sick idea. Let's put the FPV in the air. Full lap. Steez Bolanically. Dropping. So that concludes my fear-filled test of the Bolany air forks, and I'm actually, like I said earlier, annoyed. They're so good. Honestly though, I didn't ever ride in confidence, but that's mostly to do with the sticker that says don't do what I've just done on it, which is quite scary. Also the fact they're 170 quid and they're from Aliexpress. But I mean, if you're not me and you're like a lighter or younger beginner, I think they're actually cool. And they, like I said, if you want to just do some bike flipping, like as in selling bikes, you could whip some of them on there and make it look worth way more. That was a fun sesh, but obviously I want to get these forks off. And before I do it, as it was a dusty one, which is so dreams that we're almost in summer now, I want to give the chain a bit of a clean. We're using MOTUL chain clean here. What you want to do is give that a spray on your chain, get that all on there. I'm going to grab this brush just to get it as fresh as physically possible. Stabby, stabby, stabby. And then I'm going to get the cloth, fully pedal that, getting that all dreamily like this. Then, once your chain's clean, it's all about the dry lube. We're in the dry conditions now. Super simply, we're going to do the underside of the chain, so when you pedal round, it's inside, if you know what I mean. So we can just easily douse that one. You can also pedal while doing it if you've got the skills. We just want to wipe off the excess lube so it doesn't just flick everywhere. So now as UK's well dry at the moment, the bike did get a little bit dirty, but we don't need a full clean, so we can use MOTUL dry clean there. We're just going to douse that on the frame. It's not even that dirty. We'll flick that on there. Then we get a cloth. This is where the fun begins. Look, you can just see the dirt is peeling straight off with ease. You don't even have to get a hose out or anything. Once again, this is all organic, so you're not gonna destroy any like worms or mice or anything like that. And now we're just gonna whip these forks off and make it back into a normal bike again. There we go, bike's back to normal, and oh my god, the front end's so much lighter with them real forks on there. That was such a fun one though. If you want to see any more crazy stuff like that, let me know. If you find any cool things, put them in the comments and I'll be down to session it. See you in the next one. To the sky.